What's going on, everyone? So I actually didn't expect to buy these here. I probably bought them, I don't even remember, like 2 days ago, I believe, because this whole retro shoe stuff that's going on. And I know DC was doing the whole Josh Kalish shoes coming out, and it's a shoe I never owned back in the days. It's one that I always looked at, and it was like always on the radar, but I just never got. So, you know, just looked online. These came out a while ago, so when they released, I didn't really catch that, but I got lucky enough that I did find a pair of 9.5. Not a lot of them floating around. Who was the Premier Shop? I believe had them for a regular price, 140. And then Skate Warehouse, which is where I bought them from, which I keep forgetting they're pretty close to where I live at. So they got here in about a day. 120. So of course I'm gonna take the $20 over retail price. But yeah, the colorway's cool. Josh Kelly's second pro model shoe, the Truth, in collaboration with Benji Skate Shop out in Amsterdam. This is their basically collaboration colorway. And it's really nice, in all honesty, dude. I got it just because I wanted a Josh Kalish shoe. Couldn't find the first one, so I'm like, yeah, we'll go with the second one. Nubuck here. This feels like one of those tough materials, sort of like the JT301, if you guys remember. It was on the toe cap and on the first little lace super gilly lacy style, as they call it. So it'll be like some sort of I want to say Durabuck, but I know they have their own name for it. I'm sorry for not knowing it. But yeah, so it's right there, and then we got patent leather that goes around. First and last little loop right there, and apparently this is 3M material, which you can definitely feel it when you feel it, and it does say Benji on it, which is pretty cool. And then you got your mesh right there, and it's all over this little panel here on the tongue. Patent leather right there with the DC mesh, and then the 3M patent, and then your little toe cap over the whole toe box right here. I don't know if it's all full there. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Kalish's shoes, at least this one's sort of similar-ish to the first one, which is why I got it anyways, just because wanted one of his shoes. Never had them back then. Little pull strap right here, heel pull strap. Has, I believe it just looks like it's mesh in the middle. Still looks pretty cool. Tongue, yeah, it's pretty padded in all honesty. And that's one thing that I do like about this. I like, and I think I've mentioned it before, the sock liner, that mesh sock liner, man. That's awesome for me. Like I said, the cloth one, it's cool that we're getting our shoes, like they were back in the days. But this, you will get minimal to no sock length, even if your socks have like a lot of sock length, dude. And that's one thing I liked when they slimmed down the shoes. They started using this mesh sock liner on a lot of the shoes. And I completely love that, in all honesty. I really do. You don't got to worry about that if you're a person who cares about that. I do. Some people probably don't. You do got your airbag. It goes through the whole heel. I don't know. There's one on the forefoot on this one. Sorry, guys. I might be getting sick here. Sole's pretty cool, in all honesty. I like the other color where it has the ice sole, or the clear sole, basically. It looks pretty cool. But the thing about clear soles, from having them, Jordan 5s, 6s, Sky Top 4s, they yellow out, dude. Like, especially depending how you use them, they yellow out really quick. Even if you don't use them, over time they will yellow out. And at that point, dude, I sort of don't like the way it looks. Some people do, I don't. But yeah, so it's better that we went with this colorway. Other than that, yeah, cool shoe. I just got them, in all honesty. I was about to sit down and eat my lunch, and I heard the box fall outside. So I figured might as well do it. And then hang tags, dude. I haven't seen a skate shoe, at least I haven't, with hang tags since literally like the first ones before the reissues and all that. And a lot of these had like hang tags back in the days. Circa did. S had a couple of hang tags. Emerica, I believe, also. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's pretty, nostalgic seeing this, even though it's a new colorway. But you know, and I haven't owned a pair of DCs since the first Chris Cole shoes that came out for DC. I had 2 pairs of those. I skated those. I liked them. And I know I had other DCs. I'm trying to remember which ones they were, but I didn't really particularly go with DC, man. I was more, again, an S dude, an America guy. Circa were like the main ones that I can remember. I did have the Arto Etnies. I had the first Arto Etnies and the second ones when they looked Volk. But yeah, not a lot of DCs. I didn't own a lot of DCs, so that's why I'm like, you know, let's go with some DCs, man. Never had them. Well, these I never had. And you know, Skate Warehouse, they had them. I also got some stickers with them, which was pretty cool. But yeah, they had them in my size, which was awesome, dude. It's like I only found 2 places that had them in my size, and that was Premier Shop and Skate Warehouse. And I would rather go with Skate Warehouse in all honesty.